Hi guys. I miss you guys so bad. It's been a little while. So I did post a few days ago on my community tab area that I wanted to do a Q&A, just give you guys a chance to ask me some questions, and so I thought I would do that today. If I don't want to answer a question, I will just pass it. Alright, I'm gonna pause here for a minute because I want to explain that I know I posted on my community tab that this would be a candid Q&A, meaning I would open up a bit more, which is what you guys are used to me doing. However, while I was editing, I realized that there's some things I just really am not comfortable talking about. So if I omitted your question, I apologize, or just don't want to answer it. But I'll do a little series of it, so if I don't get around to your question in this one,
it might be in the next one, okay?
Taliu asked, would you ever take classes to prepare for a different line of work? Oh my gosh, I've been out of a real, real job, a conventional job, since 2000, maybe 16 or 17. And, but learning new things and everything, if I'm at a place in the future where I'm super healthy and I'm just in a really good place, maybe, you never know, inshallah, it could happen. Fire Mistake asks, do you have a certain amount of calories you're aiming for daily, or are you just playing it by feel for now? Yeah, I don't count calories or anything like that. I don't even weigh myself. My gym doesn't have a scale and we haven't purchased one yet. So I just, right now I'm starting by not drinking soda and not eating fast food and going to the gym. I've been going at least 5 times a week is what I'm aiming for. But I generally just kind of stick to whole foods and portion controlling as much as I can. Like you see us ordering out those big plates of rice. Well, I don't think the rice itself is what's bad. I think it's some people, some people eat rice 3 times a day in some countries. So it's just amount, they don't have obesity problems. It depends on your activity level. It depends on what else you're eating. It depends on how much you're eating, in my opinion. So I'm just trying to be more mindful of what I'm putting in my mouth. Okay, Molly Stewart asks, how did you start going bald? My sister's experiencing the same issues. I wanted to know if you had any indications from a doctor or anything when you noticed it starting to thin. I saw an endocrinologist a long time ago and they suspected hormonal imbalance. It was so long ago that I don't even remember what they said to me, honestly. I should have kept notes, but you know how I'm not organized, especially with health things. Inshallah, that will change. But I don't know. I just noticed maybe in like 2010, my hair started really just getting thinner and thinner. When I had my hysterectomy, that probably didn't help with the hormonal issues. I think it's a mixture of hormonal issues. Also, being obese, factoring that in with having such a poor diet for so many years of just eating fast food. Also genetic. A lot of my family members, even female family members, have hair thinning. So yeah, my mom has a little bit thicker hair than me, but her hair is pretty thin as well. The Hare and the Fox, hi Beezer, asks, is it quiet when you sleep or do you hear any traffic like stuff? We're in the bedroom with the door closed. We don't hear anything at all. It's actually very quiet. Thanks for the question, guys. Are you planning on taking courses for Arabic? Inshallah. Thanks for reminding me. Squeaky From, hi Beezer, asked, would you say there's room for critics' reactors as long as they aren't hateful? It's your channel life, so it's fine if you say no, obviously. I used to be what you would call a hater, but then I really took notice of how vile some of the hate was and decided to change my ways. I think there's room for people to not like you, but bullying and interference in your real life take it too far. And thank you for your question, CM Punk. Thank you for your question, Squeaky From, Beezer. Yeah, of course. I don't have a problem with constructive criticism. Obviously, I don't like bullying, but I've come to a lot of realizations recently about all of this, and I think I have a really huge responsibility and role to play in the amount of trolling, the amount of hate that I've gained online. I think it's because of all the attention I've given to it, and when you highlight something, when you pay so much attention to it, it's going to grow. And I'm probably largely responsible for a lot of hate channels becoming as big as they have. So, I realize, the key is to just do me and ignore the rest. And that's what I'm going to try my hardest to do. And how I do that is just by not watching it, not looking at it, not reacting to it. People are always going to hate, right? The classic saying, haters are going to hate. There's nothing I can do about that. It's an also classic saying that you can only control your response. And no matter how much I would, be just screaming into the void, doing this all in self-defense, I'm acting like a bee in return in self-defense, and it's but it's still my reaction and I'm responsible for that. So these have been really hard lessons learned, and I think that I keep cycling between that, raging and being angry and upset, and because I never learned the lesson. So until I finally do, then you'll know, because then, yeah, I won't be coming online and raging anymore. So, but yeah, I do know there's always going to be commentary, and I think that commentary, constructive, analyzing content in a constructive manner is very important. When someone puts something out, talking about it in a way that brings up ideas and talking points is important. We're human beings. We like to analyze. We like to criticize. We like to rationalize. So for people to try and rationalize my behavior and all this and that, I think it's normal. And no, I don't have a problem with that. But thank you for admitting you used to be a hater. And I think that a lot of haters are just people who may have just been frustrated at one point with something or another time and just express it differently. So I'm trying to be more tolerant and more understanding about people's reactions as well. I'm trying to focus more on the why over the how they present what they're saying to me. When is the next open chat? So I'm not going to be doing live streams for now, but to say I'll never have another open chat, I don't know. Mike, what is your goal and what are Salah's goals from recently joining the gym? Really enjoying that type of content, by the way. Thank you, Mike. Thank you for your question as well. Our goal is just to improve our fitness, some weight loss, especially for me. And as you can see, we're starting pretty slow at the gym, but you have to kind of build it up. You don't just want to go in and start lifting like 250 pounds. of weights and, you know, right off the bat. So it can be damaging to your muscles. So we just want to improve our fitness level. Also mental health. I find my mental health is like, actually, yeah, it's so much improved. If money wasn't a problem, where would you most want to travel to? Thank you for your question, Metal Hobbit. I think I would just want to travel the world. I think I would just literally want to put Howie in a little hamster backpack and just, you know, Salah and I just go and travel for the next couple of years. Like, just not even live in a home, just like travel from place to place. We do have some travel plans. I think you can still travel even if you don't have much money, as long as you're smart about it. What is your biggest regret, Minto Angel? Honestly, I think that not reverting sooner to Islam, just completely not acknowledging God as a presence in my life in general has, you know, been detrimental in so many ways when I look back on my life. Believing in God has erased a lot of angst, a lot of worry, a lot of doubt, a lot of things in my life, a lot of despair. I'm still figuring out what God wants from me here. Maybe it's just to give messages to people. Maybe it's just to enlighten people in some way or share my story with people. I wish I found God a lot sooner because I think it would have really helped me in my darkest moments in life. Thank you for your question, Minto Angel. Okay, I'm going to answer this last question. Indica Brownie, yours is long, so I'll get to yours. I'm going to skip this one and get back and get to it in another video. I'm going to answer Tris and Maddie. Will Salah ever visit Canada and meet your family?
Inshallah.
Right now, that's not on the table. We have a lot of other plans we need to accomplish first. We don't really want to live in Canada. So if someday we do go back to Canada together, then it will be to visit family, things like that, or maybe staying there for a few years. But I don't know if I want to be anchored down there. I think you know, us both we both really want to travel and experience life. So it's not really something that we're thinking about right now. Obviously, I'm planning on being here for a good couple of years at least. So all right, guys. So that was Q&A part 1.
I feel like a pig, but you know what? Oink, oink.